Today we went over some exponents in class, and I feel like we need to do some more. So here's lesson 3, exponents, and just kind of looking for a pattern, seeing what's going on with this. So everybody in class today pretty much knew that if you have 10 tens, and we counted by tens in class, we went 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So we know that 10 times 1 is going to get us 10 to the 0 power. We're not multiplying by any extra tens. We only have one of them. So there's 0. There's no extras. This one, however, with what I was saying before, it's the same as 10 times 10. How many tens are here? There are 2 of them. And so we're not saying 10 times 2, because that's going to be 20. It's going to be, in order to get to 100, 10 tens. 10 times itself 2 times. And then if we're looking at this one is 1,000. And so in that case, if we know that we've got 100 already, and we have 10 100s, so if we go 10 times 10 times 10, that's going to get us to 1,000. And if we're going to make it as an exponent, how many tens are we multiplying times themselves? 3 of them. Then if we continue along, we know that this one's going to be even one more 10, because if 3 tens by themselves get us to 1,000, then it's going to be 4 of them this time. So we can go 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. And let's count our zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They match. Another way to look at when you start kind of combining these in together, 10 times 10 is 100. And we can say 10 times 10, again, is 100. And that's going to get us this 10,000. So when we go to make our exponent version, we know 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 gets us 10,000. How many of them were there? There were 4 of them. 10 to the 4th power is what we call that when we're talking about the exponent. 10 to the 0 power, meaning just 1 10. 10 squared. 10 cubed. 10 to the 4th power. The next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, so we're going to need 5 zeros. So 10 times 10 is 100. Times 10 more is 1,000. Times 10 more is 10,000. Times 10 more is 100,000. So we know 10 to the 5th power. Check this out. We're at 1,000,000 now. So if this was 5 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this one's going to require 6 tens. I just have to keep writing smaller and smaller because the length of the space does not get any bigger. So here we go, 10 of them. Well, sorry, 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And so we know 1 times 1 is 1, times 1 is 1, times 1 is 1, times 1 is 1. So we end up with a 1. And because it's in the tens place, and now we count how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 10 times itself. How many times are we multiplying 10 times itself? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got our 6 zeros, so we all match up. Here's our 6. Not 10 times 6, though, because it's actually way the heck bigger than 10 times 6, isn't it? So here's how we're going to be using this. Here's where the complex stuff comes into play. So we have writing in the exponential